don't just be like, you know what, let's just change, like, today, let's start telling the truth and let's like dedicate our lives to improving them. And like Grace could get a job at a bookstore. Like, she'd probably like it. Like, you don't have to do this. Or do you? I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what the rules are. We all know you have a handler.
Several months. It's actually, we haven't had a cabin air filter. It's just been like an open box.
No, it's there.
Oh,
yeah, like.
Okay. A fuel filter and what else?
Riveting.
Intake.
Let's get
An
to.
air filter for the intake.
All right, we got it. Broke, begging.
You're much more laid back.
Less than 100. Okay. Oh, thanks.
Reasons I can't even see straight. And
people, like, can we just take a moment to observe how deranged this is? We're watching a young woman pull a private video of her mom, post it publicly to make fun of her, mock her, and shame her to impress her dad, who she's dating, and who she's turned her entire channel into content about their dysfunctional family. But no one else participates but them two, so they just attack these people relentlessly, no matter how long Courtney's been offline. It's like, literally, I feel like I could leave the internet for like years and it would still, you know, they'd be like, oh, look, I found an old video. The queen has arrived. Finally, bitch.
I'm here.
I know, you took your sweet fucking time.
Sorry, I had to pick up my siblings and take them out for lunch.
Your dad couldn't do that? Isn't he a parent? Aren't you guys, like, you know, aren't you supposed to, you give out so much advice to other people. Tell me about your life. What's up? How's the car?
Well, am I coming in and out, or are you? Because you keep refreshing, but that might be me.
It's probably you. And chat, is it me? It sounds good on my end, but
okay. Yeah. So, well, I just was in the Discord today, and you were just like posting about me like crazy, saying I was a fat pig and that I was like gross and stuff.
I made a post highlighting, yeah, you look disgusting. You're a horrible person inside and out. Yes. I stand by that. And the way you treated patients was fucking disgusting.
Okay, so I didn't understand that until you.
I know you don't understand a lot. I know. Is Daddy, is his brain not working to filter reality through for you? Is that the system you're using?
Well, because I was confused because I hadn't really talked about you recently or engaged with you much.
Oh, you didn't talk about ruining my trip or restreaming it or about it, how my trip is going to be the highlight of your summer? You didn't say any of that?
Why would you take it as an offense that I am going to take great pleasure in?
I'm not offended about fucking that. I'm offended that you're a fucking cunt, that you don't respect anyone's fucking boundaries, that you've dragged my fucking family, that you've shut up my fucking job, and now you're burning a bridge with some kind-hearted dude. You're an evil cunt, and yeah, I'm gonna clown on you for looking like a fat, ugly pig while you do it. Oink for us, baby. Oink, oink. You look so bad.
Your complaint against... Okay, can I respond?
Papa.
Your complaint about me is, number one, that I'm going to be reviewing your content.
Too fat, too jealous, and evil to patients. Those are the three bullet, like,
okay, well, the other two are, like, season 3 criticisms, so let's skip those. Let's go to patients. Okay, so you think I did something terrible by what? What did I do to patients? And
you literally are blowing up his childhood trauma and encouraging your fucking chatters to go fuck with him about it when he said intentionally he does not want a drama channel. What the fuck? Like, and he's one of the few people who will collab with you. What the fuck are you? Why do you do this? Why can't you just try having normal relationships that aren't abusive? Are you capable?
Well, first of all, he didn't say he didn't want drama.
He just said that many times. He said, listen, I know. He said, listen, I know it's the Thorp script that they burned, but I'm not a drama channel. I don't want that. Why are you guys being mean to me? You know exactly what happened, and you thought it was funny because you're a dead inside fucking ugly fucking whore who only feels a pinch of happiness when someone else is suffering.
Can I talk? Can I talk? You've had like an hour to get this out of your system, girl. Relax. Calm down. Okay. The thing about patience is I don't think it's nasty to say yeah, I think that part of the reason why you smoke weed every day is that you're suppressing something deep down.
No,
Don't
you were
do
like,
it.
you
Wait, hang
smoke
on,
weed
hang on,
because
wait,
your
let me
dad was
finish. Hold on,
abusive.
hang on,
Meanwhile, you
let me
live with
finish.
your dad who beats your
Let
face so
me-
bad you
hold
look
on.
ugly.
Hold on, let me just finish. Don't you do that to me? Like every time we interact, is you give me advice and say that I'm having issues and
Who
you
wouldn't? Your
psychologize
life
me?
is so on fire. Anyone would say, hey, bitch, maybe put some water on the fucking fire, you dumb whore. And you're selling your panties now? What's up with that?
Okay, wait.
Just do it on Chatterbait. You'd
Hold
make
on,
so much more money.
Hang on, I got this one. Hang on. So you're criticizing me for doing something you do. That's called hypocrisy. That doesn't make any sense, Ruby.
So you think that it's equivalent? The way I treated you is like your relationship with patience, chat. Are we
No,
following?
You are much harsher to me and constantly give
After
me
what you've
advice
done
when
to
I
me,
don't-
you've gone above and
Stop
beyond to
cutting me
fuck
off.
with my life.
Stop cutting me
You've
off.
gone
Stop cutting me
above
off.
and beyond to fuck with my life.
Stop cutting me off.
And I reacted. Yeah, you're a dumb, fat, ugly, evil whore. And I feel not a pinch of guilt saying that. And you
Okay,
like it
fine.
anyway. So why are you
Proving my
complaining and
point.
crying like, what? I didn't talk to you barely like at all this whole day. Why are you crying?
You're proving my point right now. I wouldn't do this to patients. But it doesn't even make sense for you to do it because you know I don't take it
You
seriously.
sent your
so
whole
I'm not
chat to
sure what
fuck
you're
with
going
him
for,
over
but-
his childhood abuse. You evil, fucking ugly. You look so bad. It's like actually funny.
I don't know what abuse he has done.
She
except
spent an
that he
hour
has-
just to
hang on,
get
hang on.
this. Look at the nose. She doesn't know how to
He had-
contour. She just tried to block it out. Oh my god.
Are you going to let me talk?
Can you back up away from the camera a little? It'll be a little easier to understand. It's just like the angle. And thank you, Titus. She said, tell her to get away from the camera. Her nose is huge. Should never be that close. Yeah, that wasn't your angle. You look a little better from farther. That's better.
Okay. So, Patience smokes a lot of weed. He wants to be a streamer. He wants me to raid him with my chat. My chat is interested in drama. So what do? I spark a little drama. And guess what he does? He holds more than 10 viewers.
You're doing a
5
favorite.
cents. You
Okay,
keep
okay.
cutting me
I'm so glad you
off.
cleared this up.
You keep cutting me off.
It's
You keep
just
cutting
it's
me off.
beyond.
He holds far more viewers. He becomes a more interesting streamer. People ask him, okay, what is actually, like, what are you all about? Because he has this sort of, you know, good time Charlie, like, everything's fine attitude that's honestly kind of boring and could be developed. So I take a stab at it. He smokes a lot of weed so that he doesn't end up like his dad, who he's afraid of ending up like because his dad was abusive. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say, but for you to start like screaming like you're a fat, ugly whore because you said that just doesn't make any sense.
What was it? I just posted a screenshot just highlighting how you called me the designated ugly fat friend for so long when I weighed way less than you. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the bitch who was like cyberbullying me got fat and ugly, and I'm reacting. Yippee-yi-yo, Ruby's such a name.
You fat whore. I
Maybe
think
you should ask Ben for some talking points. They're
do you
kind of weak.
do you identify with patients or something? Because I do think both of you are similar. Like
Yes,
trying
as
to get
someone
to-
else who's spiritual and trying to heal their life and not just to enact
okay.
abuse on other people and
Yeah.
claim. So you were doing that from a helpful impulse.
I do actually think you and patients are quite similar in the sense that you're both sort of desperately clinging on to positivity and suppressing your actual issues through the use of drugs and other, you know.
Unlike you, who's totally worked through your issues, and it's not like you literally need skin-to-skin contact with your abusive father 24/7. Why
So
do you
maybe
think
you
you have
identify
any
with
position to
patients.
tell anyone?
Okay.
You are literally a homeless fucking horror cow telling much more functioning people how to function and about their parental issues when you are literally, if you look up your name, all you're known for is being abused by your father. That's what you're known for. Do you not get that?
No, we'll be right out. We got him.
Hold on. So somebody was talking to me.
I mean, it's true. You know that, right?
Well,
like, yeah.
you like Ruby. I said to you in Discord, and I don't know if this is coming through to you, but you sound like a bitter old hag because you said to me, "My past will be
Yeah,
your
I'm definitely.
future."
Wait, can we get a
But
full
I
screen?
asked
Yeah, I
you-
definitely am so jealous. You're the one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you
Here,
look
Tom.
so good.
But I asked you, like, okay, so your past will be my future. So I'm 22. What did you do at 22? You had.
I
slept
looked
with a
way
22
better than you.
girl.
I was a touring musician. I had an apartment. I had a fiance. I was on a better track than you at that point.
What are you trying to
What?
prove? What are you so
You're
desperate?
the one
to prove
bringing
to
it
me?
up, asking me about it, so I'm literally responding.
So you
You're not.
identify
You're
with
so not used to
patients.
actual interaction. You can't do it.
But
Look at
Ruby,
those
maybe
dead
this
little
could
shark
be,
eyes.
maybe this
Wait,
could
I'm
be,
gonna
maybe
zoom in
this
the
could
eyes.
be, maybe this could be helpful because you're identifying with
Help
patients as
me,
somebody who
bitch! Help me move into a car like a whore and sell my panties again.
you're identifying with patients as somebody who met up with us and was friendly to us, and now we're criticizing and burning the bridge
Of
of,
course.
right?
Of course I would relate to that, yeah.
Okay,
And I think he's a
so
kind person and you're an absolute fucking evil cunt for that and you know it deep down. That's why you cry and you can't read the Bible without feeling weird because you know you're a dumb whore.
okay, but if you like, can we pursue a point? Or are you just gonna end every sentence with "call me a dumb whore"? Because like you can do
It's-
that, like, you're free to do
Well,
that.
there's a
but
reason why
it's
we don't usually
just
do.
boring.
It's really hard to interact. You're just like that horrible, yeah. So that's why I don't usually
Okay,
have
so
you on
do
my
you
channel.
want to talk to me or not?
No, keep going. Oh, parental issues. Everyone has parental issues but you. Yeah, can you elaborate?
I think that your
house car is looking
response
great.
to
You're like
your
Tina.
response-
Bitch.
I really don't see what the point is if you're just gonna talk over me. I just honestly don't see the point. I think that what happened with Patience was he actually did say, like, when he was smoking the weed, he did get a little triggered, but then he was like, yeah, I'm smoking on daddy issues. And he did kind of reflect on it. But at the end of the day, he went back to sort of being, I would say just kind of vapid, which is okay, but, like, it's not great for streaming. It's not very
What
interesting.
the fuck do you do, bitch? The fuck do you do, bitch? Who are you to give anyone advice? You live in a fucking car, dude. And you fuck your dad. And you think you're gonna give someone some really life-changing advice? Hey, guess what? Me and my daddy found out that family issues can affect you. And maybe your trauma is from weed and from being hurt by your daddy. I'm not hurt by my daddy. I love my daddy. I'm not BPD. Ava ugly.
Do you think you're making, like a good point? You're just
I don't
freaking
know.
out. Just calm down. We can have a conversation.
Yeah, I'm just. I
Who am I
feel,
to
yeah,
give
you feel
advice?
judgmental
Who
of
am I
Grace.
to
If there's one person I'm judgmental of, it's this fucking whore below me. Yes.
Who am I to give advice? Well, I get more viewers
Yeah.
than both you and Patience, so I'm qualified to give advice at least in that area.
Really? How's
As a
how's
streamer.
that going for you as a full-time streamer? How's that?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. You're a full-time streamer living in a car. You said you make. How much do you usually make?
I would say between 1,000 to 2,000 a week, although it's dried up recently. It gets more when it's like
Oh.
IRL. By the way, if you are so inclined as to donate, please let me put it up. Oh. Please hit the Cash App if you would be so inclined. I am desperately broke. I have like $80 in the bank account. And today is payday, but just in case you were feeling generous, I could use. Yeah.
So you
what's
think
that?
so as a professional full-time streamer who's really successful, definitely doesn't live in a car begging for Cash App, you think that's the position you're in to give advice?
I mean, the LA trip took a lot of money. It was an expensive IRL trip. So, yeah, but I get more viewers than both of you. So, at least on that level,
That's
I'm
true.
qualified to
I
give
bet if
advice,
I
yeah.
fucked my dad and brought him on cam, a lot of people would be curious about that too. But I'm not a deranged whore. Thank God. I found God and I'm finding my way back. And I pray that for you, dead ass. I pray for your soul, but I don't think there's anything really going on there to work with at this point. You know, you look totally dead
Well,
inside and you're not
I
going to
don't
change.
think what you're saying
And
sounds.
you're not going to
like
ever get an
Christian
apartment
at
or try to be a
all.
person, GED, do anything to be, you're just going to keep getting fatter. Like, that's the plan. Just get really fat.
I think you're being nasty. I don't know why, but you're just
Oh,
being
thank you
really
so much,
nasty.
Mr. Stinky Brew. Oh, I'm being nasty to you. Oh,
Yeah, you're being a cunt. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
girl. And you're
That's what it is. I think it's just a big machine.
I don't think it hates you personally. Is that what you're saying? That it hates you personally, or me, or both of us?
Let's
please
start.
stop
Let's say Ruby
spamming.
starts doing some super crazy shit right now on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with her ending up like her older brother today?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're happy to facilitate that?
If that's what she wants to do, yeah. I don't.
How many fucking times have you brought up my past brother? You are an evil, empty shell of a human being. And this is, I feel like this is giving you pleasure right now, if anything. You're probably just like bitching out at your dad, doing the whole time, man, like doing all that shit. So this is probably some kind of
What are
relief
you
for you
mad
from
about?
that
The
abuse.
brother thing or patience or what? What do you want to talk about? Or do you
All of it, you dumb fucking whore. And you
Okay,
know
so
how you've
we were
treated
just
me
talking about
ever since I
patience
offered
thing.
you a place to stay because I felt bad for you. You still don't get it. You think you're like, you just say, look into the camera, please tell me. You think that you're doing well as a streamer. You're on a great path to selling the panties. You feel good about this. That's your direction, and just continuing to burn bridges, be sadistic. That's what you want to
I
do?
don't think it's burning a bridge to be honest with somebody. Like I was honest with patience, is that I think this is where this issue stems from. I don't know why you would say
You
that's
have no
burning a
social
bridge.
skills. It's insane to raid another person's chat and tell everyone to bring up their like childhood issues. That's fucking insane. Only you and
He
your
brought
dad
it
do
up
that
on
weirdo
stream
shit.
first. It's not like it was a private thing. The only
Dude.
reason I know about it is because he talked about it on stream.
And then when he asked you about it yesterday, you just ignored him. He wanted to ask you why you were being so mean to him. He asked you in your chat and you ignored him.
Well, I didn't see that. If he thought it was mean, okay, he's completely wrong. It's not mean. It's me helping him.
Oh, he's wrong.
It's 100% helping, and it's both in
Everyone's
terms of content
wrong.
and as a
Yeah,
person.
you and Daddy against the world. You're definitely like so right
Your
on this
best
path from
content
God.
was when you were
How much for
super...
the yeast infection panties? Do you want to do maybe a flash sale or something?
I can't get a word and you just talk over me. I don't know why. Why can't I make a point? If you think that telling somebody the honest truth about how you feel about them is burning a bridge, then that explains a lot of your personality and the way you act. You're a liar.
I have friends and you don't. I have collaborations and you don't
do you
because
tell
you're
them
such
honestly
a fucking evil
you tell your
cunt.
friends honestly how you feel about
Yes,
them?
I have affection and adore other people.
Okay.
You don't know what that's like.
Is that burning a bridge? Is that burning a bridge?
Yeah.
If I tell you honestly,
Oh wait,
that I
can
see
you
a
tell me how's the
between-
Keemstar GoFundMe?
No, you're deflecting now. Let's stay on this
Oh, wait, no,
topic.
all right,
If I
let's hear
tell
this point.
you honestly, that I see a pattern between what your mother did with your brother and what she's doing with you, which is enabling
And what is
a drug
that? How is
addict
she enabling me?
child.
Can you tell me how? By having
Your
a
mother
relationship with
supports
her?
you, does she not? Your mother
No, she does not. She's never financially support. I moved out at 16.
I'm not talking about just finances. I'm not talking
Oh,
about
so because I
finances.
have a relationship with my mom that's not totally demented and like this shit. Oh, I can't do it, chat. I can't. It's too much.
Does she call you out for your drug use? Does she say you
Of
should clean up?
course. You are so dumb. You have no life experience to be giving advice to anyone. You don't know anything about anything. You're so proud of that. And it used to be funny when you were skinny and
Ruby,
cute, but now you're fat and ugly
Ruby,
inside out.
How do you explain the fact that all you and your two siblings have issues with substance abuse? Your mom has nothing to do
my
with
dad
that?
had an addiction.
Your mom
Yeah, we
has
had some
nothing to
issues
do with
growing up.
that? Your mom has
My
nothing to do with
dad
that.
was an opiate addict, so yeah, there were some issues.
Okay, and your mom married an opiate addict, and then, oh, surprise, all of her children turned into addicts. That's not me burning a bridge with you. That's me being honest about saying.
No,
maybe
you guys
you're
came
touching
into
at
my
the root of
berated
it.
me and then came back to berate me on social skills because the only way
You're
you know how to
not
make content is
responding
by
to
like
my
trying to
point. You're just
destroy
changing
other
to a
people.
different topic. You're changing to a different topic. We're not talking about when I was in the apartment. We're talking about your mom. Me being honest about your mom and the pattern I saw with her and your brother that I also saw happening with you.
You don't know my fucking family. You met my mom for 2 seconds. You stupid fucking cunt. You are so disgusting inside and out, and you're so proud of it. Look at that pudgy little face. Did Daddy hate you? Look at the eyes.
All I know about your
I
family
can't.
is
This
what your
is.
family
I
has
feel
made
like.
public. All I know about your family is what you and your family have made public. That's true. I don't know.
Oh, so what? And what about that made you think
And that's
that
true
my
of
mom is to
me
blame?
towards you
My
and
mom
you
is to
towards me.
blame for me and my siblings, me and my one other sibling who fucking died. She's to blame for that? What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt? Look at your own life before you talk about anyone else's. Look at your own mom. You think you're not trying to replicate some weird mommy shit with me right now? Get real. You are such a cunt.
No, it's enjoyable for me. Hold on. I'll put my headphones in. Hold on.
Exactly. I told you. This is a break from the abuse she gets from Ben. At least it's from someone who's, not totally dead inside. So I've got a little oomph. Mr. Stinky Bear, this is content, but don't waste time on gypsies with delusions of grandeur. I know, it's so mentally ill that I almost feel bad. Like, you know, because it's like she's not aware of what she's in.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So, Grace, what's the plan? What are you doing?
Okay, so me and my dad analyzing what happened with your brother and saying it seems like your mom is doing the same thing to you. It's not us burning a bridge. It's us being honest and
You
giving
said you were
our
gonna piss
opinions.
on his grave. You
Neither
said you
of us
wanted
ever
to
said
die. You
that.
said he deserved
Neither
to
of
die.
us ever said
Yes,
that.
you did, you stupid cunt.
I never said I
Don't
wanted
come
to
up
piss
here
on
and
his grave.
fucking lie.
Give
You
me
were
the clip.
such
Give me
a
the clip.
fucking
Give me the
cunt.
clip. I never said that. Give me the clip. I never said that.
Dude, everyone saw how you dragged my family. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. You were at 10K and you lost
Almost.
hundreds of subs that night because it was so fucking disgusting.
The fact that you're super triggered about
It
this,
really does look like
the fact
yeah,
that you're
I'm
super triggered about this
My brother
inclines
died.
me to
I'm
believe
going through shit that you could never
that
fucking
I'm
dream of.
onto
You're
something.
crying about some fucking
Because
divorce.
if you really
is why you
were
can't function.
secure,
I
if
got
you
through
really
my
were
shit.
secure
You
about
didn't.
it, if you really were secure about it, you wouldn't be having this reaction. So maybe I'm onto something here.
You're evil.
Maybe
You're
there's some
digging
unresolved
into what
issues
killed
here.
my brother. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
You and your mother made it public what happened with your brother in order
But
to get
there's
money
one
from the
fucking
government
paper
of
asked us about it
Connecticut.
because my brother was killed in jail by the fucking officers who had criminal charges, and we just had a 5-year lawsuit over it. It's of course I'm gonna get triggered about that. Of course, I'm a human being who cares about other people. You've never experienced that. You're completely fucking dead inside. That this is a fun little break from you from getting yelled at and beat up by your fat fucking incest dad. Your life is trash, and you have the audacity. You have the fucking audacity. You're disgusting. I can't.
I
This
don't
is so
care. I
pointless.
don't care. You can kick me if you want, but I don't.